Hi, I'm Rebecca Campbell, and I am the creator of several best-selling oracle decks, including the Healing Waters Orakel, which is now available in Germany. I'm also creator of the Rose Oracle and the Starseed Oracle, and my first oracle, which is called the Work Your Light Oracle. I have been asked to share a little bit about my story and then a little bit about the Healing Waters Oracle, and so that is what I am going to do with you today. Since I was really young, I was fascinated by all things spiritual. I had quite a significant awakening experience as a teenager, which really just opened my mind. It was almost like a mind awakening, which I think it tends to begin on our spiritual journey, where our mind is opened up to a whole new way of looking at the world. And in that awakening along the journey, I discovered tarot cards. Actually, it was the mother of the children I was babysitting. She introduced me to tarot cards, as well as we were both reading Louise Hay's You Can Heal Your Life. And that's really where my journey with oracle cards began. I have been a student of the spiritual journey ever since and studied many, many different things, from being a shamanic practitioner to psychic development training. But ultimately, my calling really is as a creative and a channel. And ever since I was young, I always had these visions, so you call them spiritual visions, I guess. And I think the real reason I really felt the call to create oracle decks is to find a way, a container to be able to focus these visions and bring these visions out into the world. And I've been very fortunate to work with very talented artists in order to facilitate that. And beauty has always been a gateway to the soul for me. Beauty has been a big part of, I think that through creating beauty, we can shift things vibrationally. When someone looks at something that's beautiful, something harmonizes within us as well. And so that's really has been, I think, really why I've been called to create oracle decks. All of my oracle decks really work with different energies as well as topics. I work myself with guides, spiritual guides. And so the Rose Oracle, for example, works with the rose as a guide. And so you can work with the rose as in like the flower within nature, so a nature spirit. But also the rose is a symbol of the ancient goddess, of goddesses of old. It is a symbol all over the world for the ancient goddess. And so when we're working with the Rose Oracle, for example, we're working with the rose as a guide. With the Healing Waters Oracle, I mean, it's an amazing oracle because when you delve into or dive into water consciousness, you realize, oh my goodness, where there's water, there is life, and where there is life, there is water. So without water on this planet, life cannot exist. And so it makes you lean into the possibility of like, what is water? What is this element that makes things innately alive just by being present? So much is being discovered around water consciousness and water holding memory and water communicating in a two-way fashion with us. Water, of course, has been renowned for its qualities of healing and purification. And that really is what working with the Healing Waters Oracle is all about. I want to show you a little bit about my favorite cards. I've been asked to share some of my favorite cards. And it's hard to break it down into a couple, but I'm going to show you some of my favorite cards. So here is the back of the cards. It's so lovely. It's got this like water codes under the microscope here. And so these are my favorite cards. The first one is Clear Waters, which is just so beautiful. It's just so purified. It's really, 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 really gorgeous and really clarifying. It says clear vision, confirmation, right timing, opportunity. when I created this card, I really wanted it to look like you were looking through crystal clear water. And Katie Louise, the artist of this deck, has done an amazing job. Next, we've got the Cosmic Ocean, which is really a card around new beginnings, dreaming new worlds into being. There's so many ancient myths around us all coming from the world beginning from the primordial waters of the mother. Of course, we also, all of us, in the first initiation of our life, birth, came from the watery world of our biological mother. And so that's what this card is linking us to. My next favorite card is the Sacred Well, which is, it's a card of self-care and replenishment. You can see hints to the Chalice Well here in Glastonbury, where I live. A really, really beautiful card of feminine replenishment, replenishing that feminine energy. And then my last favorite card, if I put it down to 4, is this one here, which is She Who Flows, which I just love how, I love the colors in this card and how the two women who are really mirrors of each other, just like bountifully roll into the water. And this is all about going with the flow. As we know, water does do that. When it comes up to a stone, it doesn't try and push the stone away. It maneuvers around it. And those of us who are water signs, often we're good with flowing with change. If you've got water in your astrological chart, you might relate to that. Or someone who feels like a watery person, they're more flexible. They're and so that is really the essence of this card. Go with the flow. How can you be flexible? How can you embrace change? How can you be open and responsive instead of seeing something in your path as like, oh, I didn't expect this. I don't want this to happen. How can you embrace that as part of the path? So these are my favorite cards in the deck. I do love this one as well, which is Follow the Stream. It's this golden light, and it talks about how what starts as a little trickle can eventually turn into an entire ocean. So yeah, if you follow the stream. So this is my Healing Waters Oracle. It is available in German now, and I'm so excited. Thank you so much for being here with me, and I hope you enjoy the oracle.